I recently made a video called 23 Weird and Insane Facts You Probably Won't Ever Know About Your Favorite Anime. This is a continuation of that video. Simply call this video a part 2. If you want to know the other facts, go watch it. In the world of anime, some series have become known as the essentials over the years. Although these lists usually include franchise favorites like Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Bleach, the series One Piece has been slowly amassing a huge following of dedicated fans in the anime community. Written by author Eiichiro Oda, the series has spanned over 20 years since its launch in 1997, covering the epic journey of Monkey D. Luffy and the crew of the Straw Hat Pirates. Oda has taken his fans on an unforgettable journey that is far from ending. Once you become truly invested in this series, there is no turning back. I have collected some of the little-known facts about Oda, the series, and its impact on the world of anime. Please be warned that there are major spoilers in this video. If you want to watch the series spoiler-free, I definitely advise that you stop watching now. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy these last remaining facts. Before we begin, please kidnap the like button, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications. Now let's begin. 1. One Piece holds a Guinness Book of World Records title. Fans of the anime One Piece are well aware that this story is far from over. Beginning back in 1997, each manga volume takes viewers on new epic adventures with the Straw Hat crew, employing epic battles, rich character development, and ever-changing locations. Author Eiichiro Oda has created an addictive series for fans all around the world. In fact, the manga has been so successful that it has become the best-selling manga of all time. The Guinness Book of World Records recognized Oda for most copies published for the same comic book series by a single author in 2014. At the time of the recognition, One Piece had sold 320,866,000 units between December 1997 to December 2014. To date, manga sales now exceed over 416 million copies worldwide. 2. Gold D. Rogers' mustache and other tidbits. As elegant as the former Pirate King's facial hair is, Oda's original intention was to make it look like some overgrown nose hair rather than a mustache. As gross as that is, it did sound rather funny. Not only that, the inspiration for Roger's final speech at Logatown was Olivier Levasseur. He was a real-life French pirate back in the late 1600s, and during his execution, he gave a similar cryptic speech that had onlookers befuddled by what he had to say. He's been credited with having hidden a vast amount of treasure, and his nickname, The Mouth, shows how good he was at grilling his rivals. He had a lost necklace with a cryptogram that's still being deciphered to this day. 3. If you work on the series, you give up everything. Every mangaka who works for Weekly Shonen Jump has to run their ideas past an editor. This relationship was brilliantly outlined in Bakuman, which was a comic about the inner workings of the manga industry. The editor of a series can have a tremendous amount of power and influence over the story. The most famous example of this happened in Dragon Ball Z, as the entire Cell Saga was created due to one of Akira Toriyama's former editors not liking the design of Android 19 and 20. Eiichiro Oda works himself to the bone for One Piece. He also expects his editors to do the same, as he has told previous editors that they must be willing to die for One Piece if they are to work on the series alongside him. Going on what we know of Oda's schedule, he definitely isn't kidding when he says that. 5. A familiar offensive symbol. One Piece was subject to some of the most ridiculous censorship of all time when it was dubbed by 4Kids Entertainment. Things have gotten a lot better for One Piece since then, as the series has mostly runs without any significant edits in both the English versions of the anime and manga. There was a case when the editors at Weekly Shonen Jump magazine forced Eiichiro Oda to censor One Piece, which involved permanently retconning a part of the story. When Ace first showed up, he had a tattoo of Whitebeard's symbol on his back. Whitebeard's symbol contained a manji, which looks like a reverse swastika. This was changed to a cross. This change was enforced upon all One Piece media to avoid any potential controversy, as the series had just started to gain headway in foreign markets. 6. The Straw Hats got retconned before Romance Dawn. It's surprising how much One Piece had changed before it even became a series, considering how different some of the main cast was supposed to be before the first chapter was published. With some unique character design choices and affiliations, One Piece wouldn't have been the same if Oda got his way. Just look at how much they've changed up Nami and Chopper's designs. From a mechanical arm with a battle axe and a chain-smoking adult reindeer, to an effective cat burglar and adorable cotton candy-loving chibi reindeer with a unique personality, everyone got a revamp. Even Zoro, who was originally intended to be a bodyguard for Buggy the Clown. 7. Conflicts with the Naruto manga early on. After the release of Romance Dawn, Oda worked to fully develop the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy and his crew. While he did retain some elements of the original story, Oda also developed new characters. One such character was the cook known as Blackleg Sanji. Well, that is what he was eventually named. When he was created, Sanji was actually called Naruto. However, Oda's rival, Naruto creator Masashi Kishimoto, had just developed his series of the same name and published it in 1997. Having heard of its development, Oda decided to change his character's name to avoid confusion. Even with this alleged rivalry, the two artists greatly respected one another. When Kishimoto published his final Naruto volume, he included the Straw Hat Pirates symbol on Naruto's headband on Hokage Rock in the chapter 700 inches artwork. As a response and final goodbye, Oda added tons of Naruto references in the cover of chapter 766 inches of One Piece. These references included the symbols for Konohagakure, the Uzumaki clan. Luffy was eating ramen, Naruto's favorite, with a very heavily hinted Naruto figure. His final message to his rival: both my friend and rival, thank you for 15 years of heartfelt serialization. Kishimoto-san, Atsukara-sama. 8. 4Kids got tricked into taking the show. One Piece is a cultural phenomenon in Japan, yet it was a harder sell in the West. The show has cartoonish visuals, often including violent battles and depressing backstories. It would be hard to pass One Piece off as either some kids or an adult show. That was the task given to 4Kids, which is why their One Piece dub is so reviled. They tried to turn it into a kids' show, which is pretty much an impossible task. 4Kids isn't entirely to blame for this, as they were duped into buying the license for One Piece. 4Kids were interested in buying different shows from Toei Animation, and were convinced to take One Piece on as part of a package deal. Toei was desperate to try and recreate One Piece's success in America, so they presented it as a show that could be marketed to kids. 9. Pop culture connections. Over the years, Oda's inspiration has come many sources outside of the world of manga too. While influenced by historical figures and literary classics, he has also managed to incorporate aspects of popular culture as well. One of the most easily recognized homages in One Piece can be found in the character Emporio Ivankov. There is no denying that Ivankov's looks and mannerisms are a direct reflection of Tim Curry's Dr. Frank-N-Furter character from the cult classic Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oda has listed Tim Burton and Quentin Tarantino among his favorite directors, and The Nightmare Before Christmas as one of his favorite movies. The creepier aspects of both Burton and his work can be seen in the thriller Bark arc. In addition, the use of zombies and thriller in the title more than likely connect to the Michael Jackson video Thriller. 10. What do the devil fruits actually do? Eiichiro Oda will answer pretty much any question posed to him in the SBS section of the collected One Piece volumes. He has even dropped subtle hints concerning future events within his answers, including a lot of lore about how the devil fruits actually work. The most common question posed to Oda over the years has pertained to how devil fruits affect the private parts of the male characters in One Piece. We know for a fact that Luffy's can stretch like the rest of his body, as it is also made of rubber. Jozu, of the Whitebeard Pirates, can turn his into diamond, while Gladius, of the Don Quixote Pirates, can make his body parts explode. The most disturbing devil fruit application to the nether regions belongs to Buggy, as he can actually detach any limb and make it float around the room. We are done with the facts, but there are many mysteries, secrets, disturbing facts, and plot holes in One Piece, but I'm just too lazy to make a video about them. If this video gets 70 likes, I will create a video about 15 most disturbing things in One Piece. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications.